All right, Skunk.
See you, Skunk.
See you later.
He's like, yep,
You've been a real gentleman. Well, the day has arrived. Well, I guess tomorrow's the day that Skunk goes on the trailer headed to Michigan, to Lakes in the Woods Homestead, to Tony and Ann Lake. But it has been a pleasure to work with Skunk. Some of you have followed this process the whole time, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. We're gonna miss him around here, but today's the last ride, and we're just gonna take you along and maybe answer a few questions that we think of along the way.
Since it's on a YouTube video, I should saddle from the right side.
Oh, you figure you'll saddle from the right side since it's a YouTube video? The right side or the left side?
Like the right side.
The proper side, the right. Anyway, whoever came up with this years ago decided that the left side of the horse is the proper side to saddle them from. We saddle our horses from both sides, just so if someone that doesn't know what they're doing saddles one of our horses, that they've been saddled both ways and they don't care. But some of you remember when we were just starting out with Skunk, that the first time I saddled him, he broke loose and was bucking around and pretty upset.
Whoa, whoa, Alan. Oh my gosh.
He also was super cinchy. Anytime I would try to cinch him up, he would just cower down almost. I don't think I have it on video, but he almost would go down to his knees. It really bothered him. Also, what Blake just did, walking around his rear end, he's still a little skittish, but he would kind of kick at me when I started messing with him, started brushing him. He would kick at me. He's doing really good. But the other day when I was trying to brush his rear end, he would kick at me. So let's see how this goes. I don't want his hind end to get. I want him to realize that this is not going to hurt him. He's doing really good on the sides, but he needs to realize that it's the same thing on his rear end. He's kind of concerned here, but look at, he's doing a lot better. Mess with them and desensitize him and work with them. And anyway, I tried to do as much as I could while Blake was at practice for baseball. And then some of you watched his first ride that Blake put on him, and then we. You want to run him around with the saddle on for just a second? Let's see if he's going to buck while he's. Sometimes they'll be fine as they're standing there, but then once they go to running around, they'll start bucking. So let's see how he acts. He does.
season's almost over anyways, right?
Well, wait, you're not gonna ride it today, are you?
I don't know. Dad, you want to get in here and move him around?
Yeah. Just a sec. Blake's asked me to move him around a little bit. But I don't want to take the camera off in case we get a ride.
This is a ride, Dad.
You are on top of him.
Go ahead and move him.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
Right. Put him that way. Come on, buddy. Come on.
There you go. He finally moved out. There you go. He's licking his lips. Look at this, guys. Blake didn't get skunked. Yeah. On him, and then we told Lakes in the Woods that we'd try to put 15 rides on him before he left to Michigan. So he still only had a half a month's worth of rides and only a week or two longer than that of groundwork, and so literally he has less than a month's worth of training. So they've got a ways to go when they get him, but I know every time I talk to Tony and Ann, especially Ann, she's just like, oh my gosh, we love him already. She loves this crazy tail. Tony asked me, he said, are you sure that that's how his tail is, or did someone dye it? And I thought that was a funny question. I was like, Tony, I promise that's how his tail really looks. So anyway, what do you think, Blake? Tell us about your experience with Skunk. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been really fun.
What's his best quality?
I don't know. He's learned very fast. Especially in this past week, it took a while for him to learn stopping. When I would pull back, he would just kind of try to power through or tank through it. But this past week, I wasn't really worried about stopping for a while. I was just forward movement. But this week, as I've tried to teach him how to stop, he's come so far so fast, and I think it's awesome how fast he's learned. And so I think that's just a great quality about him, is how fast he's able to learn and how willing he is to learn.
That's awesome. Last night Blake was riding after dark. Our son Bryson, who actually happens to be right here,
How's it going?
and his wife Shalea, and our grandson Cameron. Anyway, it's so fun. Bryson is a good big brother. He rigged up a light for us, a LED light, and we were working in the dark last night trying to get another ride on. But proud of Blake trying to get in the last few rides on Skunk. He's come a long way, but 15 days isn't time to finish a horse by any means. It's just time to get a good start. But Blake played 2 baseball games today, and now we're...
Nice hit. Woo! Good job, bud. Nice. Woohoo! Good job, Blake. Good job, Owen. Nice hit. Woohoo! 9 days.
today, and now we're out here trying to get in another ride so we can do what we said we'd do. And then what would you say is one thing that maybe, like, what should Tony and Ann maybe work with them on next, or what's something that they're gonna have to spend some time with them on?
My dad just talked about him being skittish. Definitely just working on him being less skittish. You're gonna have to start out by, you can't just run up to him, he's still scared of that, but if you'll just work on coming up and rubbing on him in places that they might not like, just be careful when you do it. I've actually cleaned out his back feet a few times. Me and my dad have cleaned out his back feet and his front feet. But just stuff like that, stuff that might scare him, go ahead and put him in situations that are gonna challenge him, and it's gonna help him learn and make him a better horse in the end.
The other day we were working at night trying to get on in one of those rides, and Blake walked around the back of him and patted him on the butt, and he jumped because he didn't see Blake coming. He didn't kick, but he did jump. So anyway, you still got to take it a little slow with him. And after 10 years of being a stallion, even though he's missing a couple parts, he still thinks he's a stud sometimes as far as whinnying at the girls and getting excited. But we've had him in with other horses, and he's figuring out he's a gelding, but he still mentally sometimes thinks he's a stallion. But anyway, awesome horse, and enjoy the last ride here on the farm on Route 66 as Blake he's actually done the work in the round pen. Last night he even rode him bareback, but today he wanted to take a ride on the farm outside of the round pen. So here we go.
Well, Skunk.
Has he been around pigs?
Nope. The first time for everything.
There is. Hopefully it's not the first time you get bucked off a skunk. Sometimes pigs really scare horses because pigs are weird. They make the funniest sounds and they squeal.
Is that
sometimes.
why horses are scared of humans? We're just weird?
Yeah, probably. All right, so join us for the last ride here. Not the last ride ever. The last ride on the farm here. Blake always stretches him, just gets him to collect and give his head, warms him up before he gets on. So first ride outside of the round pen and the last ride here on the farm. So here we go.
Fond are the memories, my mind's I recall. I keep them forever, I treasure them all. But if I was offered, I'd trade them away. If you could in this life spend one more day. So long, like no one on earth. Your ally was laughter. You knew well its worth, but in the heart's secret chambers, what few of us knew, our troubles lifted, weighed heavy on you. So long, my friend. So long, my friend. Our road has come to an end. So long, my friend. So long, my friend. So long, my
Blake's getting him to go back and forth across the irrigation ditch. It's not much of a ditch, but for the first time out of the round pen, he's doing great.
so long.
Trying to get him to go to maybe a deeper part of the ditch.
So long, my friend. So long, my friend. Our road has come to an end. So long.
Well, Bud, you've done a good job, and Skunk, you've done a good job.
Yeah, if you like this video and you've enjoyed watching Skunk, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can enjoy the rest of our videos. We continue to post videos, and so we hope that you follow us as we keep posting what we enjoy, and hope you enjoy it as well.
All right, so we'll show you him getting on the trailer to head to Michigan tomorrow.
I'm gonna miss this boy. He's fun.
He has been fun, and don't you think he's become a lot prettier than he was?
Yeah, he's
6
put on
weeks
some
ago.
weight and
Put on some weight, he's shed his winter coat off, and he's become quite the gentleman.
Why do you leave me lonely when you know I'm bad at being alone? Stuck in the past, you told me.
It's a beautiful Easter day. By the time you watch this, it'll be a week or so after Easter, I'm sure. But Skunk is getting loaded up on this Easter Sunday. We've just been watching the Easter services from our church that they call General Conference, and it's been so inspiring and wonderful. We're getting irrigation today. It's awesome. And Blake's gonna go grab Skunk, and we're gonna put him on the trailer because Gary is here, and Gary is our transporter and a great guy. They've helped us get a couple horses around the country, and it's been a pleasure to get to know he and his wife. They've been awesome. So here we go. Blake is dressed the part there, looking good in his shorts and boots there, going to get Skunk. Gary's here, and it's been a miracle the way we found he and his wife, and they helped us get Marzavius, his Christmas horse, and it's just It's crazy. I'd never transported a horse anywhere, and now this is the third time, and every time it's been with Gary, and he's just been awesome. So here he is. Hopefully I'm not waking him up. He may be taking a quick nap. Am I waking you up? How are you, Gary?
Pretty good. How are you, sir?
Good. You're becoming a regular on our YouTube channel.
This is the first time I've been here when it's warm, though.
That's true. It's normally cold. Well, welcome. So we got the Coggins test given to him. We're sending a couple hats to Tony and Ann, and we wanted Gary and Arlene to have a hat too. So,
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
so Vicky's giving him a Easter treat. Some turnovers here. And what do you think, Trixie?
I'm gonna go video Blake.
Hey, real quick, look on our messenger, and what's their Facebook name? Because I've told people if they want to look up transportation, that's the best way to get a hold of them. If you need something transported, just message these guys on Facebook, and they're going across the United States all the time. And Gary, you put a lot of miles on.
Yeah.
A lot. Well, thanks for all you do, and good luck on this trip.
Well, thank you.
You did great with him, Blake. You're amazing. See you later, Skunk. Good job, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
Hey.
Come on. Go. There you got it.
Does he need tied or?
You better tie him for a while. Let him get used to the horses, and then I'll untie him.
Sounds good.
That's a good idea. Gary, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're
Thank you,
awesome.
sir.
And as you know, you can go down and turn around on the freeway. And Skunk, we'll see you later, buddy. You've been a true gentleman. I guess we can't see you under there. Can I undo this for
Sure.
a sec? We want to let Skunk say goodbye to
To the farm.
the farm, huh? All right, Skunk.
See you, Skunk.
See you later.
He's like, yep. I'm
You've
leaving.
been a real gentleman. Enjoy going to Lakes in the Woods Homestead in Michigan.